it is implied that we don't have any more time to beat each other to hell, so... That's right, Sonic. Dude, there's no way. There's no way they can give you 10 minutes for White Jungle and then go in that boss battle if it wasn't supposed to happen in between. Kaboom! Even if you blew up the armory, could it really do that? I mean, it also blew up part of the harbor. That makes little sense. Oh well.
The professor said his life's work was dedicated to all of those who lived down there. He once told that the reason for his existence was making people happy through the power of sight. Really, I just don't know anything anymore. I often wonder why I was created, what my purpose is for being here. Maybe if I go down there, I will find the answers. Maybe. Maria. What's so melancholy? That was so unexpected.
Considering this game, we used the word melancholy. I wonder if that was lost on half of the people who were playing it. Because very few Americans these days seem to be, well, literate. Oh, Robotnik, why? You, yeah. We almost got killed, Robotnik. And how did you get here so fast? You would have had to go all the way back to your base where your teleporter is. How did you get here? Actually, how much time were they actually there alone? Another mystery. The people models in this game are so ugly. I like the blocky people who look like they belong in Thomas the Tank Engine from DX better than, yeah, better than these scary, ugly, realistic CGI humans. The arc isn't half fun, looking up. But what did they just blow up from around the arc? Was it really rock, or did they blow up half of the arc? I don't know. I don't care either. See, 6 emerald powered cannon. We will now blow up only a fraction of the moon. Although this in itself would cause some pretty bad tidal action. But we didn't even blow up half the moon. We blew up maybe 1/3 of the moon with 6 emeralds. Yeah. Chaos emeralds just won't cut it, buddy. You need some super emeralds. Or the master emerald. That's an infinite energy source. But it might overload the cannon. See, even Robotnik's disappointed in this cannon. I'm also curious if Shadow knows. He probably doesn't. He probably doesn't, or he probably would just manually take over the controls and frickin' ram the thing into the planet, and who cares? I don't think that thought ever occurred to him. This also makes no sense. That never happened. And it couldn't have happened after, because the city was destroyed by chaos, perfect chaos. And the emeralds were all in our heroes' hands after that. Or they were. So the city didn't have an emerald to give to Tails at all. And also the theory is after you use the Chaos Emeralds to turn super, they're scattered again, I'd imagine. Otherwise, how would they keep getting in people's hands? But the point is, Station Square is friggin' destroyed. There is no people left there. You can't live there anymore. And why is the highway in the sky? Why couldn't the highway be lower? Why is it in the sky? What sense does that make? And I'm a bad driver, but that's besides the point. Even Radical Highway. Radical Highway is supposed to be a freaking bridge, by the way. Not a highway, but... They're all based off the Golden Gate Bridge, but... Doesn't explain why they're in the sky. Over a body of water? Maybe. In the sky? No. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. And I can never do the don't hit the walls mission, because I drive like a maniac. And even when I try and adjust, then I go too slow, and then I can't make it in time. But I never put too much effort into that anyway. I don't care about getting green hills on, because even if I get the emblem, I'll probably just get an E, and then I'll have to do it 20 more times before I get a good enough grade. Who cares about green hills on? One day I'll just buy a GameCube AR if I really care, and get another memory card. I'm more interested in the little beta test level that I heard is in the game. It's accessible by cheat codes that I've seen a video of on YouTube. I care about that more. It's also not explained how she gets this car. She obviously had the car somehow, but it's not explained what happens to this car afterwards. Or how she gets back to the Ark so quickly. Notice, she and Shadow are sent to look for and track down Tails. How did I miss that? Anyway, she spots Tails first and reports to Shadow, who's in the area by Pumpkin Hill, that Tails is coming that way. And then somehow she suddenly gets to the Ark, but the only teleporter that we know of is the direction that the plane was heading, which is the Pyramid Base. And how would Rouge beat Shadow back to the Pyramid Base? I mean, really? And I'm pretty sure she flew in a military jet. That wouldn't go unnoticed. Unless Robotnik has another base in the city with a teleporter. How? Oh shoot. I should have turned off my thingy. I will probably do that during the next cutscene. Oh, I hope nobody heard that. Probably not. This thing is such bad recording far away you are from it, but who cares? And he looks really reddish orange. Oh well. Yeah, B is a pitiful grade. I don't care. This is nice though. I like the little pre-level cutscene. It almost looks like he has a wrist communicator, but at the end of the level they show him with an actual handheld walkie-talkie. So, Rouge also is implied she has a wrist communicator, so I don't know. Unless they have one communicator to talk to one person and one to talk to another, but Who knows what else they were talking about that they didn't want Robotnik to hear them. I prefer not to call... Oh, okay. I'm okay. I prefer not to call Robotnik Eggman. It's insensitive and his original name is Ivo Robotnik, which most people seem to forget. No! That's bad! That's really freaking frick. Ugh. That sucked. I will not hide my cursing. That was horrible. How many lives have I lost? I keep getting it back. Is there enough rings yet to get a life back? Probably not. I don't know. I never tallied. Maybe. Yeah, I'm doubtful. There's some rings out in the ledge over there, but I'm not gonna throw myself out. Well, that's lost anyhow. I just get my life back in the next level. Up until recently, the best grade I had in the stage was a C, but then I got a B, which broke my straight C's. Now I have to get straight B's. That's my normal grade. Ugh. Anyway. See, there goes the tornado. Does that structure over there look like Church Mountain? It looks like Church Mountain over there. It might not be, but it looks like Church Mountain from Pumpkin Hill. So the shadow not... Well, he has to find a way around that canyon, I guess. Why is Amy even with them? And Bigby Cat freaking cameos, which means he follows them too. Anyway. It's a really bad idea to put the restraining mechanism somewhere that is easily accessed, like externally on the said robot. I mean, you encase the rest of it in rock. Why wouldn't you do that with the restraining mechanism? Idiot. How the hell do you jump that high? I mean, this is Sonic, but it would have struck me more as him running up the arm that would have been thrown at it. And you never should have said that. Also, why do you have a shuttle hanging around the outside of your base? Because they use that to get to space. Why do they have a shuttle that looks like it comes from NASA hanging around the outside of the inside of his base? Oh, I hate you, you robot. I mean, if you're gonna steal from NASA, why would you need to steal from NASA, actually? I'm pretty sure he's 10 times more brilliant than the people at NASA. Although some people might take offense to that. What's the point, though? Oh. Ow! Who cares? I'm not likely to get beaten to death. you will die, like now. Sink into the quicksand of this. Okay, I've been playing too much Tales of this. Still thinking my life back to boss battle stage that's not happening. What is that noise? See, it looks like a NASA shuttle. Now, why does he have one of those? And it looks like it takes up almost the entirety of the pyramid, when we know that's not true. Because there's at least, well, Pyramid Cave is freaking inside here, and that's a massive level. For the most part. It's pretty big.
Hi, Doctor. How's it going?
Yeah, how is she up here already? What? How? No sense made, question mark.
I will go after them myself. Can you tell me the password for this host colony control? Tricking that old doctor is just too easy. Oh,
I agree with that.
the password is Maria. Maria, I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well. Enter this. Research Project Shadow. The ultimate life form. Let's see.
Don't believe everything you
What in
see.
the world is this? Exactly what? What is Shadow anyway?
Well,
Hmm.
how did
I don't know.
she not notice a shuttle that probably crashed into this place? Also, how'd they get there so fast? Either she waited a really long time before contacting him, which is kind of foolish, or that's a really fast shuttle. I mean, I know the shuttle... Oh, shut up, you. I mean, I know shuttles can be quick, but not that quick. I didn't use the detector at all. Oh, I just need to turn the thing on first. Anyway, which one of these plastic things is blue? Yeah. This place is so big, I do not like it. It's big and just annoying to search it. With or without detector readings. Oh, what does this mean?
It's coming close.
Ah, it's Nielsen. Double, triple check and destroy some robots. Yeah, they're here too. Oh well. Annoying robots, aren't they? Get close to people. Where? As long as it's not piggyback riding on that thing.
It's coming close.
There we go.
Almost.
Where is this one more? This is just the weirdest planetoid out of all of them. I mean, really. Also, I have to wonder if the Ark has some kind of atmosphere that we can breathe. I know that this is a video game and logic is as logic does, but we can't breathe underwater, so... There's something we don't know? And considering that thing is grass, or at least what it looks like it's grass, I can't help but thinking of the Jetsons every time. They're hover cars. I do like that. But to get to that because I almost ran out of space. We've suspended all the new buildings above what we can only imagine remains of the old Earth, but not the point. Oh, this place is massive, and I hate that thing. Never kill it right. Die. There we go. This probably be a completely pointless search. I don't want it to be here. Forget it. Haven't a clue. I could break down these detector readings. Anybody have a clue? At all? Any clue would be nice. I'm not getting any readings. Shoot. I'm not getting any readings from any place. Oh, there we go. Where is it? Oh, don't fall. That would be unfortunate. Sun or moon, or whatever that is, it's a star. Hey. Where is it? Liars. Confused. There we go. That was so weird. I wonder if you could have got it from digging on the top. Nah. And now we get to see Knuckles' awesome thunder arrow power, which is never brought back again either. Also, how did we end up in Knuckles' meteor herd level? Also makes no sense. This is clearly Knuckles' stage. Meaning somewhere they crossed, but I'm not sure where. Haha. You are being pathetic today, aren't you? Oh. You broke this. You broke it. You opened the gates to hell. I really, you can glitch into there. Where is he? But not the point. Where are you, you Eradicate? Ah. Wait, where? Where'd you go? Here, come back. Ah, you missed. Where'd you go? Can we go down now? No. Where are you? How many times can you do that? What, hit you? It is implied that you have injured my wing. I can't find him. They have epic battle music. They really do. What the hell are you, Knuckles? Down would make sense now. Ha. Anyway, why would they close it when it opens again? And then they're up there. The last phase of the battle doesn't make sense either. Because now we're up here. And suddenly there's a bar. That doesn't make any sense. What happened to the floating islands that are here in this level? I don't think Rouge understands what the Master Emerald really is. Just about every cat bird I've ever heard of. Now you think she could fly, but I'm wondering, and since this is also Rouge's last level, unless you count Cannon's Core, if he hit her on the wing and made it so she couldn't fly. Um, and he apologizes for hurting her, so... Now while you were out playing with the echidna, what have the intruders done to our precious Ark? Oh. You see, when Robotnik can see everything that's going on the Ark, including emerald readings, you can't fool him with the fake emerald tails. He knows there's a copy, and he knows that you wouldn't be stupid enough to just hand over the real one. Robotnik, you are very haunty and vain. Anyway. Anyway. Okay. Cosmic Wall. The fact that it says there's gravity here, if you talk to Elmo Chow, which I'm not going to, means that the Ark either has gravity or... No, the Ark must have gravity because short of orbiting, we'd be outside of the planet's influence. I hope. I'm not sure. Makes me wonder if we're orbiting right now. Well, the laws of motion. What is it? If you fill up a ball in a car, the ball is actually moving forward and up. Even though it doesn't seem like it's you, to somebody watching from outside the car, that's clearly what's happening. I should destroy all of this, but isn't that the Ark security? And was never sure of what those were. All I know is that they have this symbol of the research lab, I think. I don't know. I was never exactly sure what that was a symbol of. Most people just associate it with the Ark, but... Oh yeah, I made an analogy last time I was playing those artificial chaos monsters that are clinging to the underside of these platforms. I compared them to creepers from Minecraft because that's kind of how annoying they are sometimes. I mean, yeah. Like, I won't see them and then they'll shoot me to oblivion and, oh, I hate them, so... Hello, annoying little animal. How are there animals in space? Oh, screw it. Destroy what now? Oh, there was a power up there. I got it though. I think it was actually the armor to this thing. I forgot completely. I forget. Do I have this mystic melody or did I just never get that? Extra life. Yay. I like destroying. Probably be good at focus here, but I prefer not to be murdered. Wow, how many hits is that on there? I don't know. Anyway, where are the... Yeah, there's a Klingon cruiser. Ah, and there's one with an extremely long reach, and that is really annoying. Ah, at least I had a shield. Come here, you. Wait. All faster than they can grab us. Please. Don't lose them before we get to the end. Oh, I got shield back then. I'm just saying with my luck I do it. What is that noise? Oh, I forgot. Figures. Ow. Not even. Oh, I hate you. I lost all my rings now. There goes half of my store. Get some lever. Thingy. Fucking creeper things. Now you all deserve to die. Ah. Probably you. I don't think there's anything actually that I want to talk about. This level is what it is, I guess. It's the heartbreak of losing my rings. It's actually extremely kind of long. This level is long. It's like one of the longest. Well, at least that's how it feels. Kind of makes me wonder, why make this level so long? And why are there two levels about? Like, this entire level is outside the arc, for the most part. But it's all about confronting Tails. And somehow we get inside. Well, Robotnik has two levels about getting the places in the arc, and everybody else has none on the dark side. Unless you count Final Chase, but that's kind of... which I guess you could call is getting to Sonic and distracting Sonic while the cannon counts down to firing. I'm still of the belief that Sonic really didn't do anything to stop the... I mean, the two endings are contradictory. Ah, get away. Get away. I'm bad at locking onto that. Back off. It just dumps us right in the ring. Yeah, that took like 7.5 minutes. That's a long level. Of course we have enough time to rack up insane amount of points, but I swear, even like Final Chase isn't that long. You shouldn't be here.
Is there something I can do?
You are now the hostage.
Who will tell me where Sonic and Tails are?
Well, they were heading toward the core, but now they're coming back. I hate you so much for this. Just run around and witch emerald, witch.
Hand over the Tails assets to Sonic. Then we'll start running good. You be careful.
Even Eggman ships on Amy. Robotnik isn't as much of an idiot as you think he is. Sonic, you know nothing about this place. It's just, yeah. Aw.
You can trust me with anything.
Yes, you just told me.
You just told me. Boy.
You're an idiot too, Tails.
Now, let's get some big swag. Here's Coloring Fast. I'm counting on you, Tails.
That's right, Tails. You just condemned your friend to death.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Thank you.
Now we have some unfinished business. I will finish you both. Yes, I promise.
Robotnik promise? When did he ask you to do? He said take care of yourself. That's all he said. He never said, Tails, destroy Robotnik for me. Unless that was discussed off screen. And this is the boss I actually do have problems with. F off, Tails. If you play it the way they tell you to, you get shot by... Oh... I hate the power laser. It is like... You have to get away from that. Die! Yes. If you get hit by the power laser, you pretty much are guaranteed to lose. They say keep your distance and fire, but that just gives them the chance to hit you with the power laser. And I'm not going to risk that.
I guess he was just a regular hedgehog after all.
And what have you been doing all this time, Shadow? Yeah, the power creates a miracle. I have to wonder what the limits of the chaos are.
Was it a direct order from the president? Now I know where you are. You're that stubborn spy Lisa aren't you?
That's what you get for using your real name.
I can say the same thing about you. You are one pathetic creature.
Don't you owe him your life? Not really. That picture is of the bio lizard. Which, from what I've heard, the bio lizard's mind was altered to be violent, to carry out Gerald's plans, no matter what. Which implies that Gerald had access to the bio lizard after the tragedy. But know nothing, Rouge. You hurt him. So much fail. I must probably fail. I'd be surprised if I didn't die, considering my pitiful performance up to now. But the last level, none of the boss battle, which gives me a chance to earn all the lives back. I mean, I probably will die more than once. Let me go. There we go. I did not get hit by that this time. I love abusing this spin dash jump thing. Not necessarily a good idea though, because I do get carried away oh so often. There's a platform down there. I feel like jumping to it, but I would die, I think, so not gonna do it. Can't land on that little outcrop platform. Kind of wish you could. Give me another range from jumping. Ah! Bad thing. 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 The two-player stage is oh so short. Oh, frick. Yes. Stupid homing attack. I said ring, not death. Oh, whatever. The two-player stage ends right there. Ugh. Bad homing attack. Hard attack. Yes. That's what I feel like half the time. I love this stage though. Final Rush is interesting with all of its rails, but Final Chase has its own charm to it. Its gravity, cylinders, and everything. Ah. Up here, I think is one of the only power-up items I actually found myself. This is the Mystic Melody. I just take the shortcut so I can. And because I prefer to take the high road so I don't die. I don't trust myself with all those monsters. I will get myself killed. I'm a bloody coward. Who cares? I almost wish they'd make a Sonic Adventure 2 remake, but seeing how they've butchered some aspects of newer games, I'm not sure I want them to do it in their present state. And they've never remade like anything, so I don't think they'd do it. Although they might be making a Knights remake, from what I've heard. That would be interesting to see. Oh, yeah. Shoot. There goes half our score, and, well, because we're going to get more score, but there goes most of my score and all of my rings, and I hate you. The Phoenix, but I have no use for it. My favorite chair already has enough Phoenix. Don't happen again. Please. I love the rails. I love going fast, but it has some unfortunate implications. Oh, please don't fall off. No, don't do that. Oh, whatever. As long as I don't die, I don't think I care. irritates me. So maze-like. I have no clue where I just got myself. But there is a light, so if I die, who cares? Well, I do care, but... Who designed this? Why is all of this stuff sitting outside in space? I guess other than because the level makers said so, it's not a good excuse, but who cares? Are we almost at the end? I don't remember. I think so. So, did the jump that always bothers me down here. So I'm afraid of jumping the wrong direction and it's falling, I guess. Like that. There we go. That took long, but that was nowhere near as long as Robotnik's also. Ugh. He sucks. Yes. This runway, it's like a forever runway. Seems more like a ship launching and landing deck, really. Instead of Knuckles is crashing into the freaking tower. But yeah, how does Sonic go up this control? I guess Sonic is supposed to have certain power as the chosen one. And he has had exposure to the Chaos Emeralds enough that maybe... It's not like teleporting is anything new to Sonic, because I know in Sonic 3, Knuckles was teleporting on Angel Island. It's just not Sonic himself doing the actual teleporting. Oh, that's gonna start to fall soon. Yeah. Most of the time I like the light dash through here. You can hurt him by light dashing. Except I messed that up so bad. He is running pretty damn fast today. Although he's also being a grand idiot today, so who cares? Yeah, give it that. I wish there was more light dashing in the stages like this, because you go pretty fast while doing it. There. Proved it. You can hurt him like that. In case that was unknown to anybody. Die, Sonic. Die so I can stop gaining lives that I can't gain anymore. Although the rings are good for my channel. But yeah, as I said before, it seems more like this boss battle fought to stall Sonic while waiting for the cannon to fire. Because there is no time limit on this boss. Or anything like that. And of course, once again, it seems like neither or wins. And it is shown that Robotnik gets away with the real Emerald. Like, supposedly Tails and Amy are together, and both Robotnik and Tails' machines were destroyed. And while Tails was busy, I guess, kind of talking with Amy. Robotnik steals the emerald and sneaks out and I guess runs to the frickin' cannon. And of course he gets there. Die, Sonic the Hedgehog, die. And he's never shown running into Robotnik, so is the hero ending a complete false account? So much of this game is subjective. It's another game where you kind of think of like a last story. It's like Sonic Adventure. The last story kind of is law. The last story actually has some thought to it. Sonic Adventure. Oh, die, damn it. I'm trying to kill him, but it's not working. Maybe did this bad on Sonic Generations. I never was a fan of it. Finally. I mean, I saw how they redid it in Sonic Generations, and I have to wonder why they did it that way. They took out all the light dashing.
Over the world. Glorious era of the Empire of Pac-Man.
Nobody notices the pretty shiny warning sign, though. Or the fact that the cannon is stealing the emeralds effectively. Somehow the emeralds all get placed into a sort of emerald shrine in the end. Like the last story. It's interesting, but... Oh, I think I probably wasted about enough time and I'm running out of room on my camera, but... maybe did the hero story another night. From the looks of it, my computer still isn't finished with the virus scan. Although for my calculations that should have taken 4 hours to do. I only spent about 2 hours on this game, so... I'm not going to do the hero story. I don't have enough room on my camera for that, but... that would kill the other 2 hours. We don't actually ever hear Shadow's theme played during this story, do we? We hear everybody else's. Well, we hear Rouge's and Robotnik's. I know we hear... You know, I don't think we hear Tails probably. I could be wrong. Oh no, we might. Do we? Whatever. But I know we hear Knuckles' and Sonic's too. But we don't hear Shadow's. Why is that? Shadow also has the least number of stages. It makes me wonder if they just... there's so much that we never saw finished. I'd really like to have access to that data material. But even Sonic Cult doesn't know. hate what they did to Shadow's character too. They ruined it with that self-entitled game. As I said, if you wanted a Sonic gun game, knack. Knack the Weasel slash Fang the Sniper.
Sonic Adventure 2. Last episode. Wishes.
Hey, they used the Dreamcast, that was never edited, was that? I do love that part, though. Anyway, that concludes things. I will not make this longer than it has to be, and if I can think of any other moot points to rant about if I do the hero story, that will be that. Signing off.